What is going on, Aries? Welcome back to the channel, Elevated Spirits. It's Jazzy, your reader for tonight. Today, wherever you happen to be located in the world, when you see this video, as they are timeless for your convenience. So whenever this message finds you, and it is, whenever this message finds you, okay, is when it is meant for you. All right. So as always, we're going to start with some numbers to get some oracles, dive into the tarot, get some more oracles. Okay. So I hope you guys are doing really well. All right. For those of you that are interested in booking a private consultation, checking out our other elements playlist, donating to the channel, getting your girl a coffee, checking out my Etsy wishlist, any of that information it will be found in the description box of every single one of my videos below. So feel free to check that out if you're so called to. All right. So let's get into this, shall we? All right. So first off, we have 2. All right. So some of you may be a life path number 2, maybe seeing 222, right? Maybe 22 years old. We have 9, so 2, 9, and 7. So 2, 9, 7. These could represent dates, birth dates. These could be, you could be any of these life path numbers. I'm a life path number 7, so if you're life path number 7, join the, hey, welcome to the crew, right? But they can also represent the energies that may be playing out in any of these houses in your birth chart as well. All right. So if you have access to that, I would check that out as well. It may benefit you at this time to know where these energies may be playing out. Okay. So let's get into this, shall we? Okay. For Aries, Spirit. What's going on for Aries? Let's get a theme card. What's the theme, Spirit? What's the focal point for Aries at this time? What they need to know? It's the most important message. Travel tried to pop out. Okay, I'm not even like shuffling yet, but it was trying to like do a dance and stuff around my fingers. So for some of you, you may be guided to travel. Some of you maybe have already booked a trip. Okay, but some of you, it's like you're worried about maybe your finances, since that one tried to dance its way out too. So I feel like for some of you, it's kind of like you may want to travel, but you may be struggling financially. All right, things I definitely feel like are balancing out though on your behalf. Okay, I feel like some of you are definitely clearing your karmic debts at this time. So we have friendship that did pop out. Okay. There could be a friendship that's forming. There could also be one that is ending, one that is fulfilled its, like it's ran its course. Okay, for some of you, there could be a friendship that has run its course. I feel like it may be a connection you've outgrown. Okay, manifestation. All right, some of you may be becoming friends with someone. Okay, maybe manifesting a friendship with someone that could lead to more. Okay, this person could turn out to be like a best friend and then grows into something greater. All right. For some of you, you could be manifesting your tribe. For those of you that have been asking for it, I'm one of those. I've been asking for that. So you could be actually, you know, manifesting real, genuine friendships, genuine connections, if that's something that matters to you. Okay. Let's see what else for Aries. For Aries Spirit at this time. What do they need to know? Whoa. Ooh, flowers and celebrations. Okay, some of you may be invited somewhere. You may be meeting someone at like a party. Okay, interesting. Be generous and successful. Be generous. Success and emotional fulfillment are yours. You are ready to bring new and exciting things into your life. Some of you, like I said, you're manifesting some type of maybe a new connection that maybe you're, like I said, you're meeting someone while you're out and about, maybe while you're at a party. Okay, you may be at like a networking mixer. I'm hearing networking mixer. Okay, that sounds quite bougie, doesn't it? I'm not trying to make fun of that. I love that accent, but anyway. Let's see what else is going on for Aries. What's going on for Aries at this time? Some of you may be getting flowers. Somebody like maybe sending you a bouquet of flowers. Okay, maybe I'm hearing like secret admirer. All right, some of you may have a secret admirer, and this could end up being, this could be a friend, someone that like you've been manifesting your divine counterpart, not knowing that it was a friend, like a friend of yours the whole time. That's crazy. That's for some of you. Wow. Interesting. I've never channeled that type of message before. That's funny. Okay. So yeah, some of y'all, you're finding out your friend is interested. Your friend want to be more than just friends. Okay. They may be surprising you with some type of flowers. Okay. They may be trying to pop some bubbly. All right. you don't realize yet, maybe you've manifested your person in a friend that you already have. That's crazy. All right, Aries, if that's the case, congratulations, okay? Magic circle protection, all right? So I feel like Spirit's reminding you at this time that you are protected, all right? Some of you maybe have been concerned about, you know, spirits or energies that may be around you, that may be surrounding your goals, things like that, okay? Know that you're protected. You have to believe it, although, you know, whatever, even if you have like protection practices, things like that, you actually have to believe it for it to be like active in your life, okay? Can't just say you're protected, but really don't, you know, don't really think you are, really do anything to, you know, show the universe like, yeah, I am. I do believe this, and this is why, right? Based on the actions that we take. So let's see. Let's see. Spirit, how's Aries doing currently on their journey? How's Aries currently doing on their journey? Okay. Sacral. Okay. Some of you may be really in a creative energy at this time. Okay. Some of you maybe have done some sacral chakra energy, maybe emotional healing. Some of you maybe have been taking like emotional intelligence courses, classes, things like that. Okay. Some of you maybe have really been working on your manifestations, and that's another indication that something you've been manifesting is here for you. Okay. So like I said, it may be coming by way of a friendship. All right. So I feel like it's important for you to be open at this time as well. Okay. Know that you're protected, but be open to, I feel like, different ways that in which your manifestation may show up for you. Okay. Don't be closed off because you might miss it. Right. So I feel like it may be an indication if someone like shows up with a like a bottle of champagne or something, like a friend of yours. So for some of you, maybe receiving like some type of gift along with a bottle of champagne on Valentine's Day, because that's when I'm recording this, hence the red, you know, Mars energy, right? So I feel like for some of you, this could be a friend that's maybe proposing to you. I'm sorry if I ruined the surprise. I don't think so by now, because I'm recording this a little late. So hopefully, you know, that serves its purpose, right? Spirit, let's see. What's challenging Aries at this time? And I'll go back and clarify, since we're making good time. So Spirit, what's challenging Aries at this time, please? What's challenging Aries? I'm gonna clarify with the different decks. So, oh, yes. So we have the Eight of Pentacles. All right. So for some of you, I feel like for some of you, something you've been working on for maybe quite some time. I feel like it could have to do with what it is that you're manifesting here. All right. I feel like some of you, it's like it's been maybe taking its time, or feeling like it's taking its time, or taking longer than you thought it should. And for some of you, it's kind of like making you maybe question if whatever it is that you've been asking for or working, you know, really hard on manifesting is actually been coming. And that's where I feel like Spirit is reminding you, or letting you know, kind of giving you confirmation, Aries, that, you know, even if whatever you've asked for hasn't shown up yet, it is protected. Okay. On its way to you, it is protected. So you don't have to worry about, you know, what's going to happen to it on its way to you. You don't have to worry about it. It's Spirit's taking care of that. So, you know, just continue, I feel like, to work on yourself, continue to work on the things that you're being guided to. All right. Continue to work on your sacral chakra. Okay. Meaning any emotions that need to come up at this time, things that maybe you can't say or have held in for quite some time. If you're being guided to express it, let it come up, okay? Especially if it's emotions. If you just start crying out of nowhere, let that shit come up and come out. It'll be gone before you know it. Promise. I've done it. Like, you know, so it's not always easy, but I am saying that it does help, you know, by releasing that energy. It's purging. It's a purging practice, right? It's a purging practice. It's a vulnerability practice. It's a self-love, self-care, self-acceptance practice, right? Letting yourself ugly cry and have that and be just there for that, you know, being there for yourself in that space to just be like, hey, let it out, you know, type shit. Like, it's a really powerful place to be, and it's a very healing place to be. So I feel like some of you have been doing that. You maybe have been guided to, or for those of you that have gone through that, I feel like you're finally starting to reap the rewards and benefits from releasing those blockages of those energies that I feel like for some of you has been stored in your sacral chakra, maybe blocking your creativity, for some of you blocking your manifestation. Okay, for some of you it's maybe been really hard for you to have a baby, and that could be why. Okay, when we have blockages, it's all energy. So when you unblock the chakras, right? You allow that energy to flow and you're not focused on it, meaning placing a resistance on it by being so strong-held on how and when and all that, you know, with your manifestation, it allows it to come in, right? That's why when a lot of people say when they give up, like, we just stopped, we weren't even trying. That's why. Right? We all know that's how manifestation works. If you're holding on too tightly, of course, it's like holding on to a butterfly. If you squeeze it too tightly, you're going to kill it, right? So you have to give it room to spread its wings and do its thing, right? Same with your manifestation. So let's see. What is this challenge preparing Aries for, Spirit? What is this challenge preparing Aries for? I feel like for some of you, it's like you don't see how something's going to move forward, all right? So we have, next card we have is 11, which is justice, okay? So balance, okay? I feel like it's preparing you for things to be restored in your life, all right? This could be definitely restoration in your finances, or this could also be regarding a friendship or a connection, okay? Justice is being served here on your behalf. So however that, you know, resonates for you, right? But it's preparing you for maybe karma, good karma that's coming in, something for you to celebrate, okay? I feel like for some of you, it's a manifestation that you've been waiting quite some time for. You just maybe weren't aligned to it yet. So it's preparing you to celebrate whatever this, you know, justice is. For some of you, this could be a court situation, like a settlement, you know, something like that some of you are winning, that you're celebrating. You know, you maybe done paid someone or did some spell work yourself around a situation that you needed some help with, that you wanted a positive outcome for, or at least to be, you know, have a fair outcome, right? And I feel like for some of you, it's going on in your, you know, in your favor. It's going on it's, you know, balancing on your behalf, all right? The 9 of Pentacles underneath that, with the 4 of Wands underneath that. So for some of you, this is definitely celebration. For some of you, you're maybe moving, okay? You're celebrating, maybe buying a new home. If that is the case, I'm so happy for you. Congratulations. Some of you, this is something you've literally manifested, something you created maybe with your mind, in your mind, and you've been working really hard, you know, not only physically, but I feel like you've been doing it spiritually as well. So some of you have been really maybe worried and concerned if the work and effort that you've been putting in, is it paying off? Is it really going to give you what you've been wanting? But it's right here. It's preparing you for justice. It's preparing you for things to be balanced on your behalf. For, I feel like maybe whatever debts you've had, your debts are being paid. Your karmic debts are being paid. Okay. That's beautiful. All right. Let's see. Spirit, what do you want Aries to focus on at this time? What do you want Aries to focus on, please? Ooh. Closing out a cycle, okay? This is justice. I mean, not justice. For some of you that, you know, it definitely has to do with karma. But this is about, this is the world here, okay? So 2 major arcanas back to back. So I feel like for some of you, Spirit wants you to focus on maybe getting something done, something you've been working on, putting, like I said, a lot of time, energy, and effort into. Spirit wants you to complete it, okay? This could be a job, this could be a business, finishing off a website, finishing a song, an album, whatever that is for you, okay? Spirit wants you to finish it, a design, okay? Whatever it is, I feel like it's gonna maybe be more successful than you thought, maybe more successful than you initially gave it credit for, okay? But I feel like it's because it's something that you've manifested. It's something you've essentially created through your hard work and effort, your dedication, okay? That's why, you know, good karma is being served on your behalf. So this is Spirit saying, don't give up on this. Finish this. Complete it, okay? Because I feel like it's going to, like I said, yield more success than you thought it would. And it's because you've manifested that. So just know, again, that what it is that you're creating or whatever it is that you're manifesting, it is protected while you continue to work on it, while you continue to align to whatever this manifestation is, because you're almost there, okay? So let's see. Let's get a overall outcome message. Spirit, what's overall outcome for Aries, please, in this situation? His overall potential outcome. And I say potential with a lot of my questions because our actions, all right, our decisions or lack thereof can always change any outcome. So it can always change the trajectory of a situation, all right? So overall outcome message for Aries. That's another reading. Like, I don't know what to call this. I just did Aquarius's right before yours, and I'm just like, dude, it was just like, whew, kind of like powerful, but all over. God, oh yes, ooh, okay. So the overall outcome here is the Temptation card. This is the Devil, Capricorn energy. So another major arcana. All right, so 3 major arcanas here, Aries. So overall outcome message here is, I feel like some of you may have someone that may be, you know, have some addictions. Okay, this could definitely be sex addictions for some of you, where someone just, you know, some of you, this may be a friend that likes to celebrate and then, you know, put it down for you, all right, in the bedroom. Some of you may need to avoid that at this time. I feel like some of you need to hold back, because I feel like some of you are definitely manifesting at this time, but I feel like for some of you, a particular person may block that chakra, may block your center of creativity in order to allow a manifestation to come through. Okay, for some of you, that's something, that a cycle that needs to end with a particular person. Okay, I feel like for some of you, you know exactly who this is, and I feel like it's a friend, it's a friendship or something, or a situationship, a friends with benefits type of situation, that I feel like for some of you, someone may be trying to reel you back in, but for others of you, it's like you're manifesting at this time. So I feel like for some of you, if you want what you've been working on to manifest, to come through, you need to protect your energy from this person. Okay, I feel like this person knows maybe how powerful your energy of manifestation and creativity is. And so this person may be like an energetic vampire. Okay, this could also be, you know, our narcs, right? People, or at least that have the traits of a narcissist, that, you know, like to keep you stuck and bound as their supply of energy, right? So I feel like for some of you, you've been manifesting and something is coming in for you to celebrate, but it's a matter of you protecting your energy from someone. I feel like either you need to close out a cycle with, or someone you already have closed out a cycle with, that maybe have receiving some karma, and they may be circling and bringing their cell phone back, okay, into your experience in order to draw you back in, maybe have you sign another, you know, contract with the devil or something. All right, I'm just saying, be mindful. That's all I'm gonna say. Be mindful, keep your eyes open, you know, pay attention to the red flags. I don't care if it's just one. All right, that's all you need, right? If it's there, it's there. Don't ignore it. Okay, so let's yeah, I definitely feel like it's someone that's someone that could be regretting something that they've said or done. I feel like this is someone that maybe you've been holding back from. This could just be someone that maybe is having a hard time letting you go. Okay, I definitely feel like they want to heal this connection. They could be dealing with the Cancer. You have Cancer in their chart of yours. We also have Sagittarius here. Okay, we have Libra, Capricorn. So let's clarify. Yes. All right, Spirit. Let's clarify these energies for Aries. So on the split, we have the Queen of Cups, the Lovers, and the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like this person has a choice between you and someone else. I feel like this person may be more stable, may be more financially stable, but you actually care about this person. And I feel like this person is trying to like maybe decide, you know, because they know that I feel like it's like it's like this person has more than one option. That could be you or them, right? But there's two queens here. I feel like someone's just, you know, in it for love and lust, okay? But you actually care about this person. And I feel like someone else is, you know, they may be already in a connection, okay? Already in something long-term, all right? Or this person just, you know, is a bit more financially stable at this time. But like I said, you guys are manifesting something. So even if you may be so-called lacking in any area, especially financially, that's about to change. Just know that. So, all right, let's clarify, Spirit. Let's clarify the sacral chakra for Aries. Why is it here? For how they're doing on their journey. You guys are definitely manifesting though, okay? I definitely feel like you guys are really tapping into your creative center, okay? If you haven't been, I would definitely highly recommend finding some sacral chakra meditations. I do intend on creating some of my own with that, as well as some affirmations. Oh, thank God. And some other things, okay? So we have the Eight of Pentacles. So again, you guys have been definitely maybe working on your sacral chakra, maybe doing some energy healing on your sacral chakra. Some of you maybe have been getting Reiki sessions done, okay? So I definitely feel like you guys have been like putting in that work. Some of you have been really working hard on your creativity, okay? So even though you may not be seeing money from that yet, you may not be seeing that positive movement forward just yet, because this is showing up in your challenge. This is also reminding you though that, you know, anything that takes that is worth having can take a long time or can take a little bit longer, okay? But just know that while you continue to put in that work, you have to also trust spirit and trust the universe, and knowing that universe will continue to provide for you while you're working on your dreams, or while you're working on your goals, and while you're working on, you know, calling in things that you're manifesting to help yourself, okay? But it's about continuing to put in that energy, because we have the Eight of Pentacles shown up here twice, all right? So it's like you guys have been working really hard on creating something, but you're feeling maybe challenged with, you know, the progression of things. Like maybe the work hasn't really been paying off, but it's preparing you for that, things to pay off. Things have, you know, it's like balance being restored. Some of you, like I said, have maybe had some karmic debts that needed to be paid. And now that that's been paid, now that things, like I said, that cycle has been closed for some of you, it's now, you know, allowing the momentum to start for the things you've been asking for to come in, okay, to actually come into fruition. So let's keep going. Spirit, clarify the Eight of Pentacles, please, for Aries. Why is that here for what's challenging Aries? Why is that here for what's challenging Aries? Some of you also, what I'm getting here with this Devil card here, this temptation energy, some of you, as this is coming in your outcome, some of you are scared to be successful. Some of you have success that's coming in, and it's like it terrifies you, I feel like, to be successful. It's like, I feel like some of you are like, it's like giving me imposter syndrome vibes, right? Where some of you may be like having a hard time like accepting that you actually are the shit in what you do. Okay? I feel like it's time to accept who you are, right? So clarifying the Eight of Pentacles, for the challenge, we have the Knight of Swords. Okay, so this could definitely be, I feel like some of you are maybe having a hard time maybe seeing positive movement, you know, or like progression in your finances from some type of idea that you've had, okay, or some type of action that you recently took. This could be an impulsive decision that was made, and I feel like that could be, you know, it's like things may not be moving as quickly as you thought it would, you know, when you made a certain decision or when you took a certain action. It's like things aren't maybe happening as fast as you thought it would. But I feel like I said, there are some things that maybe had to be worked out behind the scenes that you weren't aware of. So it's just like you just need to, you know, do your best to stay balanced, chill, okay? Because it's preparing you for balance to be restored. Things are going to start balancing back out. So it's just like you got to give it time and let divine timing do its thing, okay? You can't rush divine timing. When divine timing is at play, it's not your timing, it's divine's timing. Literally, it's spirit's timing. So you can't rush that, okay? You just got to do your best to stay balanced while things flow, okay? So Spirit, can we clarify justice? Why is that here for Aries? Why is that here for Aries? What it's preparing them for? Clarify justice, please, for Aries. Page of Swords, okay? So this could be coming in form of a communication, okay? This could be some idea that maybe you've had that maybe someone stole from you, okay? That maybe you haven't been getting your fair share from an idea or something that you've been working on or putting in some sort of action towards. I feel like some of you maybe were done dirty in a situation, but just know that you're about to celebrate something way bigger and better, okay? That's obviously not going to be for everyone, but I feel like for some of you, it's like if something else was like essentially feels like it was taken from you, it's like spirit is paying you back in another endeavor or another project that's going to launch like way bigger than you expected. You know what I'm saying? Like a project that maybe you're working on that you didn't expect to do so well is going to like be blown out the fucking water because of another project that you were working on with someone else that kind of cut you short. You see what I'm saying? It's like you're being paid back in like a whole different way that you weren't expecting. All right. So let's see. All right, Spirit, let's clarify the world for Aries here with what you want them to focus on. Spirit, clarify the world, please, for Aries, what you want them to focus on. For some of you, it's just like I said about getting it done, okay? Don't let nothing stop you, all right? There may be people that are watching you, okay? For some of you, that's preparing you to have all eyes on you, all right? People are going to be talking. People are going to have things to say, but it's about, you know, getting it done anyway, okay? Showing up regardless. Continue to keep showing up regardless, right? Spirit, clarify the world, please, for Aries. Why is that here? And that could be, like I said, what's in the outcome is the fear, okay? Your ego is fear, all right? Yeah. So it's about feeling stuck, trapped, okay? Overthinking, overanalyzing, okay? Maybe being worried that it's not going to get maybe as much recognition as you want or think it should, okay? But for some of you, that is what this ego energy is about, okay? When we're too wrapped up in, you know, how something's going to play out, how it's going to manifest, that's when we sometimes mess up what's the blessing. That's kind of how we sometimes forfeit the blessing in a sense. You know, it's not always, it sometimes doesn't come out as good or as quickly or as well put together as we thought if we had released, you know, that resistance towards how it's going to happen and when, and all these details that we really don't need to be concerned about, right? So I feel like for some of you, there's some type of fear here, all right? But remember, fear is, you know, that part of yourself that, you know, that can't, it's like it can't see the light. You know what I'm saying? You can't see the positive in a situation. So it's like you have to give grace. Give your part of yourself that maybe something didn't work out before. Give it grace. Okay. Have compassion for that side of yourself that's really maybe terrified of being judged. Okay. That's terrified of what people are going to say. Okay. Have compassion for that side of you, but don't let that stagnate you. Okay. Still do it anyway. All right. So Spirit, can we clarify the temptation card, please, for Aries? Why is that here? Clarify temptation for Aries. Clarify temptation for Aries, please. Ooh, 3 of Pentacles. Okay. So for some of you, it's like like I said, you're scared of success. It's like something can, I feel like, really grow to be something really amazing. All right. And I feel like some of you are really scared of it growing to be maybe larger than maybe what you can handle, what you think you can handle. Okay. So I feel like for some of you, it's like giving me energy of you feeling like you're way over your head in something. Okay. That maybe you're in too deep. You're a bit in over your head. Like you've taken on too much. All right. But I also feel like at the same time, you know, there's ways around that. For one, always ask for help. Okay. Ask for help where you can, right? If you don't know who to ask for help in the physical 3D sense, talk to Spirit. Spirit, please show me a sign. Who can help me in this situation? What call do I need to make? What email do I need to send? Who do I need to reach out to? Please put the opportunity in front of me and help me discern what to take action on. You know what I'm saying? Start there if you absolutely have to. But I feel like for some of you, this is like there's fear here around something that can really grow into something great. For some of you, this could be representing a some type of collaboration. Okay. Some of you may have a fear with working with other people. All right. Maybe that didn't go that great before, and some of you maybe are kind of like scared to do it again. But just remember that, you know, that those experiences happen to teach you something. So it's like once you know you've learned a lesson from what another experience taught you, you don't have to take the pain that was experienced in that past lesson forward with you into a new one. You know what I'm saying? Into a new experience. You just take the lesson, you take what it taught you, what it was teaching you to be aware of, maybe the red flags it was showing you, right? Take those with you and leave the rest behind. Okay. So I feel like for some of you, it's like you may be fearing a connection, fearing something that can really bloom into something great, something that can, you know, really grow. Okay. Something that, you know, someone you can build with or build upon, or an idea or project that can really build. This could be a business, whatever it is, but it's like, you know, make sure that you're not operating, letting fear drive the situation. Okay. Not letting money or materialism drive you either. All right. Something can definitely grow here, but making sure that we're not making our decisions from an egoic place, right? It's never a good place to manifest from. Okay. Never ends well. Yeah. 5 of Wands at the bottom. So this could definitely be conflict. Okay. Competition, feeling weighed down, burdened by, you know, the experience. You know, it's like being careful what you wish for, because it does require sometimes a heightened sense of responsibility. You know, it's like when you ask for more money, that comes with more, you know, people on a team to manage and make sure that they're doing the right thing with your money, right? So that requires more responsibility, right? More people you have to hire to help you, right? So for some of you, it's like this is preparation process. It's prepping you for what you've been asking for things to be balanced and restored. And I feel like you have people that are watching you, okay? This could definitely be people in the 3D that are watching you, right? But also your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors, okay? People that are helping you, essentially guiding you in the ethers, are watching you as well. So, but you do have a new beginning here, okay? Ace of Pentacles. So, 2 of Cups. So for some of you, this could definitely be a proposal, some type of partnership. I feel like it's definitely in alignment for you here with the Cancer. It's like, it's going to work. It's going to go in your favor. 10 of Cups. Yeah, this is like going to be something you definitely wanted. But I feel like it's just a matter of you, you know, making sure that you're being mindful of competing energies, okay? Those around you that may be low-key competing with you, trying to give you more work, put more responsibilities on your plate, okay? Make you take on more than you need to. Be mindful of those type of people, right? I try to like set you up, sabotage you in some type of way. Like, don't let that shit happen. Yes. Let's wrap with some advice for Aries. I just want to say, for those of you that have even made it this far or nearly this far in this reading, I'm so grateful for you. Thank you so, so much. I know our readings, you know, for some of us can be lengthy, but, you know, when spirit flows, we flow. So it's kind of like, you know, for those that stick around for the messages, I'm so grateful for you. It may feel like it's boring 1 minute. Next thing you know, it's like twisting into something else. You're like, what the hell? So for those of you that stick around for the ride, I'm grateful for you. All right. If you have, I would really appreciate if you give this video a thumbs up. All right. Consider subscribing if you haven't. All right. Spirit for Aries, please, with some advice. Saved it. Yes. So we have cards 17 and 36. So these could be life path numbers for some of you. Maybe 17 years old, 36. You may have a 17-year-old child, daughter. Okay. Could be someone with red hair. All right. Blonde hair. So we have flower, be honest with yourself, and gold. You don't need someone else to fix you. Okay. So I feel like that's a message for some of you. All right. Gold. It's like you're made to be imperfect. You're not meant to be perfect. Nothing is. So don't expect that from yourself. Okay. I feel like for some of you, this is about being honest with yourself about a situation. Okay. Someone around you, someone that may be like playing into your confidence. Okay. All this yellow in this card is really giving me a solar plexus energy. Okay. Really being honest with yourself. I feel like about a person. Okay. All right. Let's. All of a sudden, my nose is getting all like it wants to sneeze or something. It's weird. Okay. All right, Spirit, what's some advice for Aries, please? Some advice for Aries. Knight of Candles. That's the Knight of Wands. All right. Justice. And Two of Cups. So I feel like you know, all your karmic debts are paid. So if there's I feel like for some of you, there's a connection that you want to approach that some of you are very passionate about. I feel like Spirit is like giving you the green light. If that's what you want, I feel like some of you need to go ahead and take it. Okay. I feel like it's like things are balance is being restored. So I feel like in a connection, in a partnership. So it's like if you were a player before, okay, or if someone else is, karma's been paid on that. All right. Someone's paid their karmic debt. So it's like now you're ready for a real connection if that's what it is that you want. I feel like for some of you we have the Justice shown up here twice. Okay. So I definitely feel like Spirit is letting you know that, like, you know, your debts have been paid, your karmic debts have been paid. So it's like, if you're passionate about someone or a certain connection, go for it. You know, I feel like Spirit definitely wants that for you. Like I said, for some of you, it's a connection that maybe you know that can grow into something more. But some of you, it's like your ego is trying to keep you small, keep you scared that maybe something from the past will happen again. But Spirit is reminding you, like, yo, you've already closed the cycle out. You know what I'm saying? Focus on the fact that you've already completed that, meaning you've already learned the lesson. So you don't have to worry about attracting a similar energy that you'll have to re-experience something again because you already closed it out. You don't have to worry about that. That fear is all in your mind. You know what I'm saying? Like you're just overthinking something. Some of you, it's like you're going to realize that you were just overthinking, you know, something that is really great. Okay, this is something you literally manifested. But some of you are not trusting it. So Spirit's giving you this reminder that this is what Spirit wants you to focus on. Remember all the cycles you've completed. Remember all the lessons you've learned. Okay? And that anything that you're overthinking in this situation in particular, if this resonates for you, okay, it's all in your mind. It's your fear. It's the ego. It's that inner child in you, maybe some inner child woundings, okay, that have yet to be healed with where, like I said, what you guys have been working on currently, right? This is our emotions, those emotions that stem from childhood, right? How we grew up dealing with our emotions, okay? It's like as soon as you come out and start life, you start, you know, having channeling emotions. We start learning how to cry, start learning how to talk, how to, you know, respond, how to interact with people, right? That's all tied to that chakra, okay? So I feel like for some of you, there's just some, you know, woundings that may be surfacing at this time. So allow yourself to work through those energies. But for others of you that have maybe already done that work, you know, allow yourself to trust You know, trust your discernment. Okay, that if something feels like it can grow, allow yourself to explore that. All right. Don't feel like you have to be scared that, you know, something or the past will repeat itself. If you've already learned what it was trying to teach you, you don't have to worry about that. Okay. Don't do that to yourself. It's like your debts have been paid in this, you know, so this, I feel like for some of you is about, you know, reconnecting to your higher self. Maybe that's a good place to start. Okay. Start there. Reconnect to your own divine feminine masculine energy. Get them on the same page, and automatically as a byproduct you will attract a like partner that matches you in that way as well. Okay, so let's get you guys some trinkets, close you guys out. All right, so we have the seashell that popped out. Okay, so I would look up seashells, see what that may represent for you, unless you already have your own meaning. But also, you know, always check in. I always recommend first checking in with your own intuition. Okay, it is a muscle, you have to exercise it. So always checking in with yourself to see what messages it has for you specifically, and then if you need to, you know, look outside for further guidance. Okay, so we have believe. All right, I really feel like Spirit wants you to believe in yourself at this time, but not only that, believe in what you've been asking for, what you've been manifesting. Believe that it's actually on its way. Okay, it's having the emotion. Once you set that out into setting that motion, that's energy in motion. That's what emotion is. Setting that energy out in motion, that's when it gets momentum building on what it is you're manifesting. So Spirit wants you to not worry about it. Okay, so some signs that you guys might be dealing with. We have Sagittarius. Okay, we have Aries coming on your own reading. All right, we have Gemini. Okay, which also came out. Did that come out with the Lovers, or is that another reading? Never mind, I think that was Aquarius's, where the Lovers came out. Okay, anyway, we have Cancer, we have Taurus, and we have Libra. All right, we have Libra here, Libra here, and Libra here. So heavy on the Libra. Some of you are definitely dealing with the Libra, or this could be, like I said, somebody, a friendship that may be turning into more. Okay, this could be, like I said, for some of you, you've manifested a brand new connectionship or partnership through a pre-existing, like a friendship that already exists. So like I said, it's definitely not going to be for all of you, but please only take the parts of this message that actually resonate with your story. All right, your free will is yours. Okay, your decisions are also yours. So if you enjoyed this video, I really appreciate this. If give this video a thumbs up, consider subscribing to my channel if you have not, and until next time, you guys.